It's almost time for the Doctor Who Season 1/Series 14 finale. With a lot at stake, there's quite a few things which can happen in this. Before we begin though, be sure to leave a like and a comment on the video. Make sure you follow me on Twitter, and you can subscribe to me, the Obsessed Whovian, here on YouTube. With the many rumours of Sutekh's return being proven true, I'm pretty sure we should be getting some juicy dialogue between the God of Death and Ncuti Gatwa's Doctor. A callback to the Tom Baker era with Pyramids and Mars would be brilliant for us long-time fans, but it may alienate the new viewers. The threat level is high in this one, and I expect a lot of action with the sand consuming the Earth due to Sutekh's arrival. In terms of how the Doctor will defeat Sutekh though, my guess is it will somehow have something to do with the TARDIS. Now hear me out. Sutekh was brought back through the TARDIS, so maybe he can be defeated using a reverse technique. How, I don't know. It'll be probably just due to some technobabble. We can see the Doctor walking inside the TARDIS in the trailer for this, so it is possible. If we flip things around though, Sutekh could use the Doctor's TARDIS to his advantage to take over the universe, because he has been dormant with the TARDIS for a while, and he could potentially know secrets about the Doctor's life that even the Doctor doesn't know about. Remember that watch from Flux? Sutekh could have found that deep in the depths of the TARDIS. This is something I may be reading too much into though. I have an inkling that perhaps the TARDIS scene in the Time Window's production of Ruby Road could be a key to Sutekh's defeat, with the Doctor making a remark that the past TARDIS looked like a solid object. Of course, that may have just been relevant for that scene in isolation. Staying with the Time Window stuff though, we still don't know fully about why the snow keeps appearing around Ruby Sunday, and we could be about to find out who her mother really is. Now, Russell could have left us breadcrumbs for this, because the hooded figure was described as being 60 odd metres away in The Legend of Ruby Sunday. People have speculated online that that is equivalent to 73 yards. If people have watched the episode 73 yards from earlier on in this season, then you will know that the woman who followed Ruby was in fact an older version of Ruby, which was created by a paradox. So does this mean that the same thing is going on here? Maybe, but I think that this could be a red herring and it could be someone different. Perhaps someone we haven't met yet, at least in this story, but then again it could just be Ruby. The side story of Mrs. Flood has also been left ambiguous. I'm glad that her scene is becoming a meme at this point. It's just so good. Whether we find out about her identity or not is something else we need to think about for this story, but as I have stated previous, this may be something which could be left for next season. This could also be something which could be left as a cliffhanger leading to this year's Christmas special, as this is the last episode of Season 1. That could be too much of a stretch though. The main thing is, will Cherry get her cup of tea? There are more mysteries which will unravel in Empire of Death, some of which I have purposely avoided, as there are potential leaks on IMDb, so I won't be bringing that up here, as I want to go into this episode unspoiled. I am intrigued to see what is going on here with the Doctor wearing a cloak, and I am curious by the teaser which Russell T Davies has given us regarding a vital object on a distant planet with no name. Could the said object be the key to destroying Sutekh? The official description of the finale given by the BBC also offers additional info on the plot, suggesting that a woman can stop Sutekh's devastation. Who is this woman? The obvious answers could be Ruby Sunday, could be Mel Bush, it could be Kate Stewart, or even Susan Triad. Maybe not Susan Triad, because it looks like her fate could be sealed after that amazing cliffhanger. But what if the woman in question could be the TARDIS? Now hear me out. The TARDIS was personified as a woman before in the Doctor's wife, and the Doctor has always referred to the TARDIS as she or her, so I'm not suggesting that Saran Jones is going to be coming back. It would support my theory that the TARDIS, or the memory TARDIS for that matter, holds the key to defeating Sutekh. The memory TARDIS has still not shown up yet. The other woman in question, which could blow my mind, is none other than Susan Foreman. The only reason I bring her into the fold is because she has been referenced heavily in this season, particularly in part 1 of this very finale. Now, this would be a great time for Carol Ann Ford to come back as Susan. A lot of what I said here must be taken with a pinch of salt though, not quite literally like Wild Blue Yonder. There's many other things which could happen in Empire of Death that I've not even addressed, like what's going to happen at Unit and so on. Some things may come true, but as the 7th Doctor once said, time will tell. If you've watched this till the end, then I just want to say a huge thank you. Feel free to leave a nice comment with your own theories. Just remember that RTD finales have been a big hit in the past. Hopefully this will be the same.